Hello, everyone, and welcome. Let me go ahead and just get us underway. Hey, everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Film First Friday, the live streaming show where I watch a movie for the very first time on my YouTube channel and react to it. Tonight, we're going to be watching the 1980, I want to say 1985 film Ladyhawke, starring Michelle Pfeiffer, Rutger Hauer, and Matthew Broderick. This is one of the sword and sorcery films that I picked for this month, and it's been one of those movies that I have been curious about for a very, very long time. So I hope you guys are able to watch it with me. You should be able to watch it with me because it is available on YouTube for free. As far as I can tell, like it doesn't even look like well, you'll probably have ads. YouTube always has ads, but I'm actually watching it on YouTube, and I'm actually about to put the link into the chat right now. So, um, but I'm looking forward for this one to this one. Wow, I can't talk tonight. So you should be able to follow along with me if you want to watch along. I would definitely love it. But I just went ahead and put the link in the chat. I'm also going to pin it so that people who are around, if they decide they want to watch along, they can do that. So, anyways, thank you guys for being here. I see that CG Anime Fan is here. And yeah, I hope I like Ladyhawke as well. I'm expecting that it'll at least be a decent time, but we're just gonna have to find out. And then Lydia is here. Lydia says, "I have zero life goals, so I'm gonna just be a bartender at 21." I mean, from what I understand, bartenders, depending on how good you are at it, they make decent money. So, not the worst possible plan. And let me tell you this. I doubt you'll ever have to worry about job security because everybody likes to drink, at least a little bit. So I wish you the best of luck there. But in the meantime, how are you guys doing? How are things going? What is up and what is new in your lives? Let me know because I want to know. Um, I've actually got I've actually got a video uploading to my channel right now. I just watched the most recent episode of Daredevil Born Again. And essentially, wow. I got issues with my current round of recordings because, like, I don't know, new camera, new phone from the previous one I was using, and I don't know, it just is not, it looks weird. If you watch any of the videos, you'll understand what I'm saying, but it just looks weird. So I don't know. I can't explain it. So all right, CG says that the film has a very good cast, so at least the acting should be enjoyable. I agree. Um, and I don't think, like, I can think of maybe one movie where I've seen Michelle Pfeiffer where she's actually younger than she is in this one, and that would be, I think, Grease 2. I've seen Grease 2, and I think she's in it, and I think that came out before this one did. But in this movie, at least, she's still youngish, at least. So I'm like, I think most of her other work I've seen after that point. Batman Returns. Um, oh God, she co-stars in one with Harrison Ford. They're empty nesters in that movie, so but like a lot of her work that I've seen has come from after that point. So it'll be exciting to see her when she just so that much younger. I mean, she's at least a good 7 years younger than I would have seen her in Batman Returns, I think. So, in any case, all right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and well, hold on. Before I get started, guess what, guys? Guess who's here? Trouble is here, and Trouble, she wants her treats. She wants her treats. She wants all of the things that she deserves. Isn't that right, baby? Aren't you my baby? You're my sweetest baby. So let me go ahead and get her treats, and then we'll get started with the sound test. So hold on. All right, come here, kitty. I know you want your treats. I give you treats. I give you treats. Come here. Hey, genius, there's more this way. There's more up here, and there's one more. She's like, okay, Dad, now I'm running away. Is it really a live stream if I don't give Trouble some treats? I tend to think that maybe it isn't. So, all right. So, let me see. CG says that he saw Grease 2 years ago and remembers Michelle Pfeiffer in it. He doesn't remember much else about it. What year did Grease 2 come out? Because I want to say it was early 80s, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah, Grease 2 came out in 1982. So Michelle Pfeiffer was even younger then than she is in Ladyhawke, which I think is from the year 1985. I'm double checking that right now because I need to know all of these things. Yes, Ladyhawke is from the year 1985. So, okay. All right. So, the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the sound test. I've got all my lights on so it doesn't look like the darkness is coming to get me. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now remember guys, I did pin a post here. Although I don't see the pin. Where is it? Okay, apparently it's already pinned, but oh, okay, it's at the bottom. That is so weird. Okay, well, whatever. I'm used to seeing stuff at the top, and YouTube likes to change things around without telling me anything. So we're just going to do the best we can with it. Okay, so I have got the headphones on. I'm going to plug the headphones in. I'm going to mute the desktop audio. And again, guys, I think you can watch this for free on Tubi as well. But it's available on YouTube, and as far as I know, I mean, it just says free on YouTube. So, you know, I'm gonna watch it there tonight because how often do I get to watch a movie on YouTube on YouTube, you know? So let's just go ahead and check that out. I'm going to start the feature and just see how it goes. So hold on. Before I do that, I need to make a couple of very quick adjustments. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't say to start. Okay, that's just dumb. There we go. Okay. And it looks like the feature is about 2 hours long. So just know that going into it. Now I'm going to move this over here. It is not auto playing it, thank God. And oh, look at this. YouTube is showing me a whole bunch of movies that are available for purchase or rental, but it also is like, here's a bunch that are free with ads if you're willing to, you know, put in the time and watch them. So some of these are pretty good actually. So okay, all right. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get us started. I'm gonna play about the first 30 seconds of the feature in question, and then we'll go from there. So give me just a moment. I like to make these little arrangements here. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, no problem, CG. Thank you for the shout out. I saw the notification. I'm like, uh, okay, and I went to it, and it was just like just a post that you made. I was like, oh, nice, thank you. So yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. And hopefully, I mean, there's music playing right now. Hopefully you are not hearing it. This is coming in very nicely on my headphones. I mean, I'm not going to lie, this looks pretty good on YouTube. Okay, we're about 20 seconds in. And there we go. We see Matthew Broderick's name. And there we go. I just stopped it at 30 seconds. Okay. And there we go. Hopefully you guys didn't hear anything. I don't see any indication that you did. So we're going to go ahead and get things underway. We're going to go ahead and you know, do the initial part of the sorry. We're going to do the initial part of the reaction video. So before we get started, if you are here looking for audio or video from the feature in question, I'm afraid that's not going to happen. What you see here is what you get, which is me watching and reacting to the feature in question. This is a reaction. No, this is a watch party video, and you will have the opportunity to watch along with me. In fact, let's go to the overlay where I'll have a timer right here that you'll be able to see where I am in the movie and sync up if you like. I will also be using this footage in the future to make reaction video content. I don't know when, but that will happen eventually. And so therefore, we will have several different parts to this. We will have an introduction. We'll have the viewing itself. We'll have what I call the post-mortem, where we review and react to what we've watched. Then we'll have the outro. Then we will be done. And that is how things are going to work. Now, if this is not the kind of content you are here for, I understand completely. And please feel free to click away. I don't want to waste your time, and I certainly do not want the negative engagement from people think that I am intentionally creating clickbait. I swear, I'm not. Okay, and with all that said, we're going to go ahead and get started on the reaction video portion of the live stream, and we're going to do that right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Film First Friday, the live action show where I watch a movie for the very first time on my YouTube channel and react to it. Today's feature is the 1985 film Ladyhawke, starring Michelle Pfeiffer, Rutger Hauer, and Matthew Broderick. I don't really know a lot about this movie. This is one of those movies that I'm aware of what the premise is, and I'm being meowed at by Trouble. Do you need me to let you out? Because I don't want to deal with this. Huh? She's just meowing and then just like ignoring me. So, okay. Anyways, this is one of those movies that I didn't know a lot about. Like, I'm kind of aware of the premise. And this is obviously a movie that I chose for Sword and Sorcery Month on my channel. But and I know the actors that are involved, but aside from that, I know very little like about the plot. You know, I don't know the specifics. I don't excuse me. I don't know who cursed who and what part people have to play and all this other stuff. I just know that based on the cast, I was like, you know, I kind of want to watch this, and I just figured Sword and Sorcery Month was the perfect month to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and watch this. I'm expecting that it's going to be good. We should at least enjoy the acting. I really, again, like I've heard of Ladyhawke. I know that it existed before I started thinking about Sword and Sorcery films to watch for this month, but I just don't know much else about it. So, and it's from an era that is right before I would have really started going to movies as a kid, you know, didn't have much mobility as a kid. So I'm looking forward to it, and we are going to get to it in just a moment. Hold on a second. Trouble, do you need me to let you out? I'm going to see if I can let her out. Hold on. I swear that cat is a little diva. It's like, Dad, activate the fountain for me. All right, whatever. Okay. All right, so yes, we're going to do that in just a moment. There we go. If you enjoy these reactions, please go ahead and thwip the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out with your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. In this case, fans of sword and sorcery films, fans of Michelle Pfeiffer, Matthew Broderick, Rutger Hauer, and fans of, I don't know, fantasy films from the 1980s. Whatever it is, it's all good. Whether you like or dislike this movie, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a discussion with you about this film. You can find the full, right, and finally, you can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. There is a master playlist of all movies that I've watched and reacted to, and I divide them up into shorter playlists by genre and also by tag. Ladyhawke will be in the genre playlist for fantasy, adventure, and comedy movies, and will be on several tagged playlists for sword and sorcery movies, Michelle Pfeiffer movies, Rutger Hauer movies, Matthew Broderick movies, and dark fantasy movies. Whichever list you go looking for, be sure to look for them on my YouTube channel. Be sure to look for them on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. All right, and I think that's everything. So we're going to go ahead and get started here in just a moment. And yeah, be sure to get anything you need, any snacks, any drinks, whatever. And because we're going to get going here in just a couple of moments. Minutes, I don't know. Okay, let's see. And remember, you guys do have the ability to watch this one with me. It's on YouTube. And I mean, it looks like the cut looks pretty nice on my monitor. So feel free to follow along there. I'm going to go ahead and get out the script for my timer. And we are about to get started here. All right. Okay, you guys know how this works. When I say here we go, I throw out the thwip about a second or two later. I'm going to hit play on the feature in question. And then about a second or two after that, I'm going to hit start on the timer. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of seconds out here as kind of a little cushion so that everything syncs up. And yeah, that's how it works. All right. Okay, you guys ready to watch this? I'm ready to watch this. Again, you have no excuse not to watch this one with me. It's free. It's on YouTube. If you can watch me, you can watch it. I promise. All right. Okay. All right. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get things underway. All right. Okay. All right, everyone. 1985's Ladyhawke. Here we go. Oh, like, why wasn't it playing? There we go. I just missed the Warner Brothers fanfare. That's fine. I might lower the volume on this. At least for me. All right. I think the movie might be slightly behind what's indicated on the timer, but otherwise we're good. Rutger Hauer. Oh, I like that. The sun and then the moon. That's pretty cool. Michelle Pfeiffer. I like this. The night and the day skies. Oh, this is a Richard Donner film. I didn't realize that. Okay, all right. I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy this one then. Certainly enjoyed the Richard Donner Superman movies. Ladyhawke. Listen to this soundtrack. This is so 80s. I love it. I expect someone to start singing to this. Uh, yeah, there is something about an 80s fantasy movie soundtrack that like it just it just hits differently for moviegoers. The music score produced by Alan Parsons. That sounds familiar. Wasn't there a rock band called the Alan Parsons Project? Is that the same person? I'm telling you, these opening credits are very entertaining because of this music. I also like the occasional cuts to the hawk as it's flying or trying to fly or being a bird. I'm just looking at the names. All right. Now we've got the director credits. I had no idea this was by Richard Donner, so that's a pleasant surprise. Yeah, like the intro is just its own thing. What is going on? What am I looking at here? Dig? Whoa. Okay, wow. Just people falling from being hung. Find it hilarious that, well, I don't know. I don't know religious ranking, so I'm not even going to assume what he is, but guy looks like a bishop or a, something like that. Get the next three people that need to be hanged. Bring them out. What the hell is going on here? Okay, so I'm guessing this guy's trying to break out of prison. Who is Philippe Gaston? Oh, okay. Oh, he's escaped. That guy looks familiar, actually. That prisoner? Who is that? Oh, okay. It's Matthew Broderick. Okay. He's the mouse. You can remember being birthed? Wow, that's a hell of a memory. Whoa. Okay, so he dug himself out of prison by slipping through some impossibly small hole. I mean, he's got to be like a master contortionist or something. Okay, again, I love this music. What the hell? No, I don't believe you. What is it? Okay, so what? He's in a sewer or an underwater aqueduct or something? Those really wide swinging bells are somehow very unsettling to me. I don't know why. Okay, so he's gonna so presumably he was in jail for pickpocketing. Oh, do not stick your fingers up now. Oh God. Yep. Yep. You had to yell, didn't you? This music. I'm telling you, this score is amazing. Oh, look, there just happens to be a big enough hole there for you to fit through. Nice. And I'm sorry, I'm sure that dude who stepped on his fingers is like we are we going to see his reaction or did he even notice? Okay, well, somebody did. So go find him. That's not Alfred Molina, is it? I'm sorry, but I need to look up the Ladyhawke cast at this point. Find the escaped prisoner. Oh my God, that is Alfred Molina is in this. This 80s like electronica music for this fantasy movie is just I don't know. It is just speaking to my soul, you know? I'm gonna steal this random dagger here. I'm gonna pick that guy's pocket. Well, not directly, but it's your fault for letting me live, Lord. You knew I was weak willed. Okay, so I like how the first like 10 minutes or so of this movie is just about this guy trying to escape. And like it's establishing him as a fairly likable character. And if you end up against a wolf, you better keep that dagger handy. Green stuff? What green stuff? We talking some salsa or something? Some green salsa? And then we got this ranger with the hawk here. So I know a little bit about that. I'm going to just start stealing random clothes here because I can. Surprised no one has said anything so far. Just walks through a camp, steals thing or a village or whatever, steals thing and just moves on, you know. All right, okay. They're gonna tell us more about this. I assume that's Rutger Hauer. Yeah, yeah. What is he doing? Oh, who's that? Oh. And he just had to brag, didn't he? Oh, he threw the drink in the guy's face. Now it's become a comical, get him, get him. That's him, isn't it? No? Nice. Man, we got all kinds of people like suddenly throwing off robes and this is like Matthew Broderick trying out like his action hero chops or something, you know? Is that him doing this? That looks like him. Wow. He's clapping. He's just like, "Come on down." Ouch. Ooh, oh. Really? You slashed the guy's face. That wasn't a... Yep. Well, it's been a nice run. Wow. God must really like him, and apparently God takes the form of Rutger Hauer. He doesn't look the least bit impressed. What's going on here? Whoa. Hold on to that. Okay, so they know each other. Okay, so he knows all these men. Oh, buddy. I was going to say, that's going to cost you. And the action starts. Oh, the music, the music. I love the music. What does he got? Did that just get taken out of a fire? Wow. Unarmed, walks up to a guy with the sword, smacks the sword, and the guy drops it. Yeah, it's like one of his men who recognized him and he like forced him onto the sword point. And now Captain Navarre is leaving. I'm a wonderful person, a bit weak-willed, but I'm really a good guy. Tries the sweet talk horse, fails, calls it a a prostitute basically. Navarre! Oh, that was great. Oh, boy. That is one really high jump for a horse to make, especially with two people on it. Hawk came in clutch. So now the Hawk is Michelle Pfeiffer, and like he is cursed to become something else at night, and I can't remember what. Got several smoke stacks here. Okay, and they're just like, all right, we'll take the barn. No big deal. Sir, could you please put down the axe? Okay, so these people, they just like, they don't want anything to do with anyone. They're just like, we're going to go into our house and you leave us alone. What do we have here? Now, I imagine there is a situation that Navarre needs to explain to Mouse here. Goliath. He didn't mean to misgender you, Goliath. Dave. Oh, Goliath. David and Goliath. Okay. All right. Okay. And there it goes. He's going to come back and things are going to be very different. Okay. He did save your life there, Mouse. Come on. You are outside in the fresh air. That's a good question. Maybe you should be grateful. And you probably don't want to try to ditch him. Whoop. What the hell? You may want to stick around, whatever that is. Yeah. I hear those twigs breaking. Yeah? Oh, God. He is a terrible liar. I see why after this movie Matthew Broderick got the role of Ferris Bueller. Okay. Again, whoa. And a wolf just comes out of nowhere. He is very good at just being frantic. I get the feeling you don't know how to work a crossbow there, buddy. Okay, no, maybe he's just frantic. I don't know. Or not strong enough to make it work. Hello, Michelle Pfeiffer. Okay, so the wolf is Captain Navarre, isn't it? So during the day, she's a hawk, and during the night, he's a wolf. Okay, fascinating. Maybe you're lucid dreaming. Okay, who just said you are dreaming? Okay. He's good at like slapstick physical comedy. I, you're already part of this, Mouse, whether you want to be or not. It's like the wolf will not harm her. So what the hell? What? Why are we switching up horses here? I don't understand why that was a thing, but okay. Interesting. So they're like sharing the same garb. Did, I was gonna say, did you misgender Goliath again? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Yes, that would be Michelle Pfeiffer. Mm, he's a dreamer. Why is he involving Mouse in all of this? The bird, his girl. Love the score. I love the synth score so much. That's already making me a fan of the movie. Matthew Broderick's actually doing a pretty good job too. Like he's always been fun to watch, but okay, so why is he here? Where is he, first of all? Alfred Molina's evil captain character. Oh, he came back to the okay, he came back to the facility that Mouse escaped from. This was more important. Okay. It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to stop whatever I'm, doing here, and we're going to have a little talk. The hawk. He knows about the curse. Marquet. Okay. Wow. I'm just going to say the most outlandish things in order to make. Yeah, okay, whatever. People in power generally suck. I don't know. That guy seems vaguely familiar, but I can't quite tell. I don't know. Are you chopping firewood with a sword? I realize those aren't tree logs, but come on. Whoa. Ooh. He's like, you don't get to use this for chopping wood. Oh, okay. He gets to. Okay. All right. That makes sense now. He wants no part of this. Doesn't know who his mother is? You still got out, man. Okay, so that's why he chose him. Okay. Really? I like the way that he sees the world, you know? Ooh. He does not want to go back. Oh, okay. All right. That was impressive. He just chucked that sword right into the tree next to him. Uh-huh. He's like, I'll stay around. I'll stick around and help you out. Is that? Oh, is that Michelle Pfeiffer? Okay. Oh, So he tied him up so that he couldn't escape? Giant owl? What? How did he get into that position? Navarre tied him up or something, right? He's gone. Yep, thought so. What is he going to be able to do? So the captain tied him up, and now they're tracking him. Oh, and these guys are looking for Mouse too. I love his conversations with God. Just like, come on, man, I'm trying to help. Yes, I have a feeling he talks to God all the time. I have a feeling God does not talk back to him very much. I think God's just kind of like, seriously, kid? All right, Goliath, let's do this. This music is just so like, I don't know. It shouldn't fit, but it kind of does. Ooh. Oh no! They hit the hawk? And that guy's not getting up anytime soon. Do you know who I am? Do you see my sword? Oh my god. And suddenly he's just right back to being Navarre's valet. I cannot believe that random ass arrow hit the hawk. Oh, Jesus, dude. Dude just laid out a bunch of guards that were about to take you prisoner. You better listen to him. Okay, go find the monk named Imperius at the ruined castle. Again, this music. I will never stop commenting on this music. Well, then go. He doesn't realize that that is the lady person who saved him or who cut him loose the night before. It really was just like a random ass arrow too, you know? This dude sounds like he's been drinking quite a bit. Is it Lent again already? Oh, this guy's like, okay, yeah, no, 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 you get in here now. We got to fix this hawk. Okay. This drunk old man is like, I know what I need to do. Come along. We're fixing this. So I'm gonna guess that this guy is going to tell him what's going on. I'm being as gentle as I can. Okay. Seriously? Is it about to turn night again? Where will the arrow be when the hawk transforms into the lady? What the heck? What does he do? He's picking the lock to get into the hawk. Okay. Okay, so he's putting together a some type of medicine for her. He goes in, sees her with an arrow sticking out of her chest, and immediately tries to leave. He's like, "Oh my god, I am sorrow." Wow. He's like, I'm done. I'm out of here. Don't ask. Don't ask, dude. He picked the lock. Okay, don't ask how he did it. Well, you were talking about mystical, magical forces. Here we go. Oh man, she got pierced just above the breast. That has gotta hurt. There's the wolf. Yeah, this is not gonna feel good. Okay, she's gonna grip his shoulder. Okay, here we go. Yikes. Ouch. Oh, Cesar, huh? And his grace was having nightmares. Who is Cesar? Okay, some kind of dark horse warrior. Wait, what? Hold on, I am double checking. That is Alfred Molina. Well, the other guy looked like him, though. Okay. Maybe Ken Hutchison just looks like Alfred Molina at that age. He knows how to get him to continue the story. Nice. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, really? With whom? Okay. But not quite. Yeah. No kidding. He really has. Like, whoa, what did I just get involved with? The rest of us? Who's us? Oh, so nice. Oh my God. This bishop, I swear. Isabeau? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely Alfred Molina there. Swear to God, there's the other guy looks a lot like Alfred Molina too. Yep, it happened. This is what the fourth scene we've seen her in. Oh, he's embellishing now. He didn't say those things. He never said that. He is lying. But like it's a good lie, you know? He's he's giving her hope, I guess. I don't know. He's trying to make a bad situation better, and I can applaud him for that, you know? Okay. I I mean, I guess I should have put that together that he was the one that betrayed them. Um, it just didn't occur to me. Like eventually it probably would have, but I wasn't trying to put it together that quickly. Left side? Okay. Oh boy, what is he gonna do? He's got his he's got his fortress like set up like Home Alone or something. Okay, all right, I get that now. That was funny. No, did he knock him out? Well, oh man. Oh, just up those stairs, huh? What are we gonna do now? Uh-oh. Well, there goes his boot. Oh, the other knight just like got off to the side and let his buddy tumble down the stairs past him. Okay, all right. Close it and now sit on it. Oh God. Oh my God. No, 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 no. Oh, Jesus. Come on. You need to pull her up. You need to pull her up. Come on. Sweetie, your other arm would be useful right about now. Are you kidding me? It's like right as the sun is coming up. Okay, now keep in mind, this is the 80s. They did not have the kind of like transformational technology we see in a lot of these kind of mystical movies. Philippe, you lucky, lucky bastard. Dude's like, where did he go? Where did friend go? He flew away. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that could not have felt good. Captain Navarre, thank you for the assist. No, no, only when it's convenient. I know him too well at this point. All right. And that's the true. Really? He doesn't want to. Navarre does not want to hear this. I'm sorry, that hole in the bridge is going to live rent free in my head for the rest of my days. Oh boy. Ladyhawke. He's like, I want to be involved now. Ladyhawke. I like it. I like that he gave her the name Ladyhawke. No, no, I don't understand. At this point, I'd be telling him I'm as involved in this as you two are. She can't keep balanced on his arm. So now he's basically playing messenger between them now. I love it. Don't. Nightmare. I mean, yeah, I guess it is kind of a nightmare. Means you've got some serious time zone shifting happening. What is he gonna do? Okay, those clothes are gonna be soaked. Okay, all right, whatever. I mean, where's he? Did he just like find a random barn and just like decide to take refuge in there? Maybe they made a deal with one of the locals. I don't know. Is he running in slow motion? Oh, okay. All right. He's about to turn into the wolf. Got it. Yep. Again, the special effects of the time were not what they are today. There she is. Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, don't bother. You're not that good a liar. Practice. Uh-huh. Okay, dude, come on. That is not your girl. Whoa. Okay there. A little too much spinning. Yeah, that's easy to believe. Navarre is intense, you know? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, God. Is that the wolf? That was the wolf? No. It's a bunch of wolf pelts. Okay, Cesar is a good show of force. I don't like this at all. Why did she go after him? Yeah, he probably will kill you. I'm so surprised that she is going after him. What, she got a little dagger? Whoa, 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 Goliath, Goliath, come on, man. You need to be steady. You gotta protect her as best you can. Because clearly Matthew Broderick ain't gonna be able to do it. What the? He's laying bear traps for her? Oh dear God. Don't do it. Don't step on it. Oh God. Oh, she just barely walked over it. So I really do like the overall sound design of this movie. It's pretty great. No, 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 no. Ah. Oh. 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 I'm pretty sure she didn't mean to do that, but that was a baller move. She kicked his ass into his own bear trap. Oh man. Who is that? Is he shooting fish with crossbows? That's a hell of a way to fish, isn't it? Good morning, Captain Navarre. I'm gonna take a moment to let trouble in. I'm gonna be as quick as I can, but oh, oh, uh she went to Mouse instead of Navarre. All right, I'll be right. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so he caught the hawk. You took Isabeau to an inn? I loved all the mixed messages coming out of this conversation. So we changed clothes. You did what? Not together, of course. So you left her alone? Well, no, never. So you did change clothes? No. Dang. He's doing like such a good job of painting those two in the best possible light they can for each other. All right. Let me get back into position here. Oh no. Again, Navarre, he's kind of intense. I mean, to put up with this, yeah. It's a very interesting curse. Like, by day he's a wolf, or no, by night he's a wolf, by day she's a hawk. They can never be together. So yes, I would be desperate to break this curse if I were in this situation. Some very nice shots of the hawk. Like the way that its wings just like tip into the water when they flap. Well, why not try it out? You didn't seem to think that before. That's what I would have told him. Oh, I don't know why, but for some reason the sound design on this movie is reminding me a little bit of Jim Henson's The Labyrinth. Okay, now I'm a wolf. And she is back. Little mouse. Oh, she doesn't know, does she? And she just happens to find her dagger right then. Okay, so oh, they're gonna capture the wolf. Make him wait another day, maybe? I don't know. Well, then get out of the damn hole, you moron. What the? Why did you do that? Here he comes. Okay. He's been going off doing wolf things. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Listening to the wolf scream is just freaking me out. I don't like it when animals are in duress. What is he doing? Attaching like a rope to the sword. Get your arms under his. Oh my God. Jesus is intense. Okay, got him up, got him up. Okay, okay. Wow. Oh boy. Yeah, he's covered. His hands are all scratched up. Trouble. Trouble. I cannot believe you just did that. No. Trouble, if you go for that bag again, I'm putting you out of the room. Don't do it. What? Okay, all right. There's still one and the other. Okay, all right. I was like, is she is it daytime and she's no longer okay, she's starting to change. What? This synth music. I'm just I love it. It's like 80s fantasy as you could only as only it could be. I like the way that the wolf and Navarre's eyes are overlaid on one another. That's pretty great. Hi, Trouble. Oh, interesting eyes on him there. God, can you imagine how torturous that would be? Like, the one you love and you only see them at dusk and dawn at the longest just for like a handful of moments before one changes back into the other. And there she goes. Oh, look, even Mouse cries for them. Better get him some clothes. Hey, Sith Apple. Have you seen Ladyhawke before? Damn. Just take. Wow. Damn, he really got in his face there. Yeah. He took a lot of punishment pulling that wolf out of the ice water. Wow. Helped him up. That would have been useful to know, like, well before this, you know? Okay, they've got a harebrained scheme. It's the right night. Let's do it. Certainly would reflect well on you, Lord. Oh, that's great. That is, yeah, that is a disrespectful treatment. Oh, nice. That was that was some smooth talking right there. So that that knight right there, was that Rutger Hauer? Because it kind of looked like him. I couldn't tell because the lighting sucked, but kind of seems like that had been the case. Wait, what's going on now? God, again, people in power, they suck. And I assume that is Mouse re-entering the prison aqueduct. I'm just going to use the term aqueduct. That's not quite a sewer he's swimming through. We'll see. I don't know. There's got to be something that happens, right? I'm thinking maybe an eclipse. Oh, yeah, you may not want to come in just yet. Okay, what is he going to accomplish by this? I mean, I imagine it's all part of the plan, obviously, but, you know. Whoa, what are you doing? I mean, I'm surprised that knife didn't go like into the guy's shoe or into his foot or something. Okay, so he snuck into the church. Okay, we stole as a robe. All right. What have they got? Uh, whoa. Have they got some kind of head wrap on the hawk? Sorry, I wouldn't do that without her consent. There's no way. Why would he intend something like that? Why was there some kind of like blind slash head wrap on the hawk? That is weird. What is that and why? Yes, but now you don't have a sword. Out of the way, peons. These guys are like, there's some chaos back at the door. I think we're going to go and check this out, you know, with our swords. Oh, nice. Nice move, Goliath. I like that. Yeah, bros. I like that little trot stomp that Goliath is doing. Trot, trot, plop, 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 plop. That's right, guys. Get out of my way. I'm Goliath. What's that guy's name? Marquet or something like that? And now we have a jousting match. Dude is about to fall off his horse. Okay, what is he gonna do? What is Mouse gonna do now? Oh, dude, fell off his horse and is now getting trampled. Who does that guy? Who does the bishop remind me of right now? Um, the actor who plays Nolan Sorrento. Oh, so he lied about the sword? I didn't let him back up on his horse this time. Really, dude? Really? Oh, you broke my stained glass. Seriously? Oh, I think not, buddy boy. Anybody else? I like how none of those are coming off as slices or pokes. He's just parrying them off to the side. What do we have here? I see. Told you. Eclipse. Called it. Yep. See, you knew it. It's like, dude, you are in my way now. Oh, oh, that could not have felt good. Yeah, this is fighting with a two-handed sword. Uh-oh. No, 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 buddy. Nope. Nope. No swinging into action for you. What's this guy doing? Don't do it. Don't do it, Imperius. Come on. No, Imperius, don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't you do it, old man. Don't you harm that bird. Don't you harm that woman. You, on the other hand, I'm gonna enjoy this a little bit. Mouse is like the ultimate squire here. Damn. The hell? Did he take a punch while he kicked him in the face? What happened there? Oh, nice. That couldn't have felt good, but my God. That's who this priest reminds me of, Ben Mendelsohn. How about we not do this, huh? Huh? You don't know that. Oh, look at the bishop's face when he said that. There she is. Stopped him just in time, too. It's like, just look at us. A lot of yelling here. Is it? How do you know? I mean, I guess we won't find out until the eclipse goes away, but what is in her hand? What is she carrying in her hand? I swear to God, dude, if you try to stab Michelle Pfeiffer right now, what is it? Okay, all right, I'm really confused here. Ah, Chekhov's thrown sword. Okay. You do not attempt to harm a lady, especially when her protector is nearby. That's a fatal move. And they're just so happy. Like they both had pretty major parts to play in this, you know? Mouse and Imperius. We did it. We did it. Look at them. They're so happy they're in tears. Okay, you two had better kiss at this point. Okay, good. Get over here. Yeah, that's right. You don't get to quietly walk out of here. We need to thank you. And you. The brilliant boy, the brilliant thief. Okay. I suppose that's a fairly witty exit for Matthew Broderick's character. And they are just deliriously happy to see each other again. Again, this music. Again, there is just nothing quite like an 80s fantasy movie score because man, they loved all of the, you know, the synths, the synth sounds, and it's just I don't know. Yeah, I thought that Alfred Molina was in this movie, but at first I thought he was an entirely different role because I think it's Marquet. That actor, at least in profile, looked extremely like, you know, Alfred Molina to close enough to make me go, is Alfred Molina in this? And so I checked, saw that he was in the cast, and I didn't check who he was playing. And so I just thought that Marquet was Alfred Molina, and no, Alfred Molina was Cesar, which is actually a, I don't know, not much bigger role than Marquet, but as soon as he came on screen, I'm like, whoa, no, 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 that's Alfred Molina. Okay. I'm always gonna forget. For some, I like Ben Mendelsohn, but I always seem to forget his name. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. This was good. This was good. It's like it's not like, good, but it's like I don't know, like 80s fantasy good, like I was entertained by this. And it's just fun to see, you know, Michelle Pfeiffer and Rutger Hauer and Matthew Broderick, and it turns out Alfred Molina, uh, just in this movie together. I'm kind of tickled by it. So, but yeah, very enjoyable. The sound design. There's just so much to love here. Like when they were making fantasy movies in the 80s. I mean, you could have like David Bowie singing along to parts of it. You had synth rock music. You had these ballads that would feature guitars and stuff like I'm hearing right now. Um so yeah, my hats off to whoever did the music for this one. I'm looking that up right now. Ladyhawke sound design. Oh wow. And I think that is it for the cast or for the credits. Oh no no no! I don't need to watch Beastmaster. No no no! We're not watching Beastmaster. We're not watching Beastmaster. I appreciate it, YouTube. I appreciate you trying to like anticipate what I told you to stop, YouTube. My God. It is trying so hard to play Beastmaster like right afterwards. And I'm like, nope, 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 nope. We're good here. Okay, all right. This was an experience. This was an experience I really enjoyed. So, High Trouble. Okay. All right. Let me take a moment to just collect myself. Let me reposition myself over here. And let's see. Yeah, I think I can go ahead and at least reignite the desktop audio. Okay, all right. I'm going to move a couple of my windows around so that way I can kind of address things the way that I'm used to addressing them. There we go. Okay, all right. Okay. All right, and that was Ladyhawke from the year 1985, starring Rutger Hauer, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Matthew Broderick. And it turns out Alfred Molina. At first, I thought he was playing one role, but it turns out he was actually the much more villainous, but arguably shorter or smaller role than I thought he was playing. But I really like this. Again, I think a big part of the reason that I like this movie, there are several factors. One, this movie is basically Matthew Broderick's movie. Like Rutger Hauer and Michelle Pfeiffer are in it, and they do play pivotal parts. They are main characters, and you could say, well, the story is about them. It is, but it's about them the way that The Shawshank Redemption is about Andy Dufresne. And really, that movie, it's actually Red's story if you think about it. Don't argue with me on this. I know and love that movie more than anything. I'm right. And I'm right about this too. This is also Matthew Broderick, or this is Mouse's story. This is Mouse's story in the way that he's the one that you start off with. He's the one that escapes. he's the one that that Navarre finds and is like, I've been waiting for you, and he's there with them throughout the entire thing. And so he is pivotal along with Imperius in helping them break the curse. And his performance is really it's very kind of everyman, even though like, you know, he's obviously not the most morally upstanding character in the world. But as it's going on, he's just kind of narrating, and I like the way he's always talking to God, you know, and he's using his conversations with God to kind of justify or compartmentalize the things that he's doing, or the, you know, how he is and everything. And you know, like, I mean, you know, let's be honest here. Matthew Broderick has a very charming kind of stage presence, and it really works to his advantage in this story. Rutger Hauer is pretty much how I expected Rutger Hauer to be. He comes in, he's intense, he does his thing. He threatens Mouse a good portion of the time. And you know, but he also comes to realize this idiot is pretty useful, and I he comes to see him as a friend, and I really appreciate that. Michelle Pfeiffer, I mean, come on, it's young Michelle Pfeiffer. First of all, she's gorgeous. As Hi. Speaking of gorgeous, look who's here. Hi, Trouble. Hello. How are you? How are you? Yeah, you're so sweet. Your dad loves you. She's trying to pester me for some treats right now. Hi. Hi. I love this face. I love this face. It's such a pretty face. Okay. All right. But again, Michelle Pfeiffer is, you know, of course, gorgeous. And when they're talking about how like mesmerizing she is to behold, I mean, she was in the prime of her youthful beauty at that point. But she's also like, I mean, she's just very charming, and I mean, very very aloof and mysterious at first because she doesn't know who Mouse is or anything. But you know, as they share more time together, you know, she comes to realize that he's as much a friend to her as he is to Navarre, and he really goes out to like when Navarre in wolf form falls into the ice, like when he was in the water with the wolf trying to lift it up, I was just sitting there going, "Oh God, he is probably getting scratched to hell." And so when you see his chest later the next day, it's like, yeah, see, I was right. So I really, I don't know. I really liked a lot of the character beats, a lot of the moments, and I just gotta say, that soundtrack, oh my God. Like, Conan the Barbarian is another 80s sword and sorcery movie, and that, I mean, that is a good soundtrack. It is epic. It is like, it is high stakes, and it leaves an impression. This one, okay, this isn't epic, but like, again, that soundtrack, it is just so it is so pure, like 80s synth rock, and I love it. And I love the musical interludes that come out of almost anywhere, and how it just doesn't, it almost seems like it's anachronistic, like it shouldn't be a part of this type of a movie, and yet somehow it works. And I love it. It is just, I don't know if it's because I grew up in the 80s and everything, but like that music just hits me a certain way. And I'm like, there is no way this could get made today and work the way that it did back in the 80s. And I don't know. It's just like, That the music was a big part of why I loved this movie too. I also want to talk about the character of Imperius, who I didn't realize he had just about as big a part to play as Mouse did in this whole series of events. Like, wow. Um, and it did not occur to me at first that he was the one that betrayed Navarre and Isabeau. And it was just like, damn, like he told the story and I should have gotten it and I didn't. And then when Matthew Broderick's character says it, I'm like, oh yeah. That makes, why else would he know all these details, you know? So I don't know. There is a lot to like about this movie. I mean, like, I suppose if you're kind of like a fantasy purist, like you could probably have some issues with the soundtrack. Um, you know, but really I don't see a lot of other things to dislike about this movie. This was 2 hours long. Um, for 2 whole hours, I mean, I didn't really feel the passage of that 2 hours. This felt like it was fairly quick and a lot of fun. And you know, what can I say? I really enjoyed it. So, as for a letterbox rating, this one easily gets 4 stars. Um, I was just having fun. I cared about the characters. I loved the music, obviously. And yeah, no, this was a lot of fun. I got a lot of enjoyment out of this film, and hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwip the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. In this case, fans of, well, Michelle Pfeiffer, especially Michelle Pfeiffer back in the mid-'80s, Rutger Hauer, Matthew Broderick, sword and sorcery films, '80s fantasy, synth rock soundtracks. It's all good. What did you think about this movie? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this film. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. There is a master playlist of all movies that I watch and react to, and I divide them into shorter playlists, usually by genre, but also by movie tag. Ladyhawke would be in the genre playlists for fantasy, adventure, and comedy movies, and will be in several tagged playlists for sword and sorcery movies, Michelle Pfeiffer movies, Rutger Hauer movies, Matthew Broderick movies, and dark fantasy movies. Whichever of those playlists you go looking for, be sure to look for them on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. And finally, channel memberships are live on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check them out and see what perks you'd like access to. Perks include shoutouts, members-only videos, members-only live streams, and early access to selected uploaded content, as well as a few perks that may appear and pop up from time to time. And that's not even mentioning my custom emotes and badges, which I think look pretty cool. Check out the membership tiers today and see which perks you'd like access to. And I think that's everything. So thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Okay, hold on. I got a little tickle itch right here. There we go. And I really scratched myself there. I'm surprised I'm not bleeding. Okay, let me see what you guys had to say about all this. Let's see. Okay, Richard Donner, CG says that Richard Donner was a really good director. Kevin Feige has talked about how influential Richard Donner's Superman was for Marvel films. Yeah, I could believe that. Ladyhawke was produced by Richard Donner and his wife Lauren Schuler Donner. His wife went on to be a producer for the X-Men films. Okay, that I did not realize. That's pretty cool, actually. Richard Donner was known for being a very professional and kind director. Almost everybody that he worked with had good things to say about him. Well, that's good to know. CG primarily knows Richard Donner for Superman, but he also directed Scrooged, the Bill Murray Christmas film. Okay, I didn't know that either. I've seen Scrooged. I liked Scrooge. That's really nice. Okay, let's see. CG has seen Alfred Molina in a lot of films. He always either likes him or loves him in films. Me too. Matthew Broderick is a somewhat divisive actor, but CG tends to like him when he sees him in films. Inspector Gadget tends to be the first film that comes to mind when CG thinks of him. So you guys may find this amusing, but I have never seen Inspector Gadget. I've watched the cartoon when it was on TV in the 80s, but I never saw the movie. So I don't know. May have to watch that at some point. Let me see. I know Matthew Broderick primarily from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's the movie that comes to mind when I think of Matthew Broderick. So, all right. CG knows that Rutger Hauer was a really good, respected actor, but only knew him from two things, which are Batman Begins. I remember him from that, and then 2 episodes of Smallville. Interesting. And I need to watch Smallville at some point and get caught up there. So, um, Michelle Pfeiffer and Rutger Hauer both went on to be in a Batman film. That's correct. They both were. And Matthew Broderick is one of many famous actors in the 1980s considered to play Batman that didn't end up getting cast. Now that I did not know. And I wouldn't have believed you if Michael Keaton hadn't already played Bruce Wayne, because like even back in the 80s, people I think a lot of people when Batman came out in 1989, I think a lot of people were like, Batman? Bruce Wayne? Michael Keaton? Really? And it ended up working, you know? So yeah. If they ever end up making a Hawk Girl film, CG thinks that Michelle Pfeiffer should have a cameo as a reference to Ladyhawke. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Sith Apple says, evening, Spidey. Dang, I missed most of the stream. I'm sorry you missed as much of it as you did, but I'm glad you got to make it in for at least some of it. Nolan Sorrento is Ben Mendel. I swear to God, I always forget Ben Mendelsohn's name. I need to get better about that. It really was a good movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was a lot of fun. Considering that Alfred Molina went on to be Doc Ock and Michelle Pfeiffer went on to be Janet Van Dyne, Ladyhawke has at least 2 people that went on to appear in Marvel films. Yes, you are correct. Yeah, I don't think Broderick or Hauer ever appeared in the MCU, but you know, I don't know. You know, I'm looking at the chat in on my screen, and it is not scrolling down. That's weird. I would have expected it to have done that. Hold on, hold on. I kind of want to see if I can play with that now. Control da 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 da. Refresh cache of current. No. That's interesting. Do my chats just not scroll? Because they should. All right, that's something I can look up on Google and try to fix. But damn, I didn't realize that was not doing what I wanted it to do. Okay, the Matthew Broderick Inspector Gadget film is a guilty pleasure. It's funny because it actually did get brought up as a movie that we may watch in the library this summer. So I don't know. You never know. I might switch out. Like I did think of some themes already pretty much for the rest of the year, but I might switch them up to coincide more with what I'm doing at the library because a lot of that was pretty fun. So Sith Apple says you're not missing much if you watch Inspector Gadget. I mean, I heard that it was a bit rough. I did hear that, but even guilty pleasure movies are fun to watch sometimes, you know? I mean, I don't know. I'm never gonna say that Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance is a good movie, but I'll be damned if I am not entertained when I watch that movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, bad, but I'm having fun, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. All right, I think we are caught up though, but I don't know. Did you guys watch this along with me, or did you just I don't know, were you just hanging out for my reactions? I'm curious to know. But yeah, Spirit of Vengeance is not a good movie. You will never hear me say it's a good movie, but damn, it like Nicolas Cage and the makers of that movie, they were just like, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna throw sanity out the window, you know? So Sith Apple is binge watching a Japanese series on Netflix called First Love. It's inspired by two songs, First Love and Hatsukwe. Oh yeah? Are you enjoying it? Is that one a guilty pleasure? I'm curious to know. All right, CG watched parts of the film for context. Well, good, good. I do like it whenever you guys can watch it along with me. I understand if you choose not to, but you know, it's always fun to know that. So, all right, you were hanging out because of First Love. LOL, you're okay. All right, cool. Well, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Um, All right. Well, I think it's about time for me to go. This has been a fun one, guys. I've really enjoyed this one. And yeah, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, Ladyhawke a gets at least 4 stars. Like this was just fun. And I think I gave Conan the Barbarian 4 stars. I'm gonna jump over to Letterbox to make sure that I'm not giving out false information here. But like Conan gets 4 stars for very different reasons, you know. Ladyhawke gets 4 stars just because I just had a lot of fun with that one, you know. So, but yeah, a lot of fun. Really enjoyed the movie, and I just really enjoyed this stream. Again, I really like it when you guys come and hang out with me, especially if you're able to watch it with me. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to head off. Thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.